Hello everyone, Bridget with Altenew. I'm here to walk you through layering for the Craft Your Life project kit, Rustic Charm. In this kit, you will receive a 6x8 stamp set with lots of outline images and sentiments. You will also receive a 5-piece simple coloring stencil set to color in your images, including the fence. You will also receive the Rustic Charm die set, which cuts out the fence, as well as the 2 branches, the floral arrangement, and the 2 birds. You will also receive a 3D embossing folder, which will emboss your fenced image. You can also die cut and use stencils on this. Next, let's have a look at the layering guide that comes with your set. On the back, you can see that there are coordinating products available, and there are 2 full-size card examples inside. Here you will see the 2 full-sized card examples. If you open the flap, you'll see the supplies used to create both of the samples shown. In the center, you see the embossed image plus the stencils and the finished product, as well as the inks used to create it. Below, you see the floral arrangement step by step how to create it. At the top is the finished image with the inks used to create that image. Next, you'll see the inks used to create the branch, and you flip the stencils to color in the opposite branch. With the bird, you see the inks used, the steps to create the bird, and again, flip the stencil to finish off the coordinating bird image. Now we'll get started with coloring our image, beginning on stencil 1A1 with rose quartz and a little bit of puffy heart. We'll move to A2 on stencil 1 with rose quartz and a little bit of purple wine. We'll move to stencil 3B1. We'll use rose quartz for our base layer. And then we're going to come in with a little puffy heart. We'll move to B2 on stencil number 3 with puffy heart and a little bit of purple wine. Next, we're going to move to stencil 4C1 with a little bit of limeade. Then we'll come in with bamboo. Next, we'll move to C2 on stencil number 4. We'll begin with grass field, a little bit of mountain pine, and then green onyx to finish off this step. Now we'll move to C3 on stencil 4 with parrot and green onyx. And finally, D on stencil 4 with parrot and green onyx. Now we'll move on to stencil 1E1 with milk, chocolate, and hazelnut. We'll flip the stencil over and we'll repeat milk, chocolate, and hazelnut for this step. Now we'll move to stencil 2E2 with bamboo and mountain pine ink. We'll flip the stencil over and we'll do the same thing, bamboo and mountain pine. When you flip the stencil, make sure to flip your coloring as well. So bamboo will be on the top and mountain pine was on the bottom. Now we're on E3 on stencil 2 and we're using grass field and mountain pine. So again, we'll use grass field on the top and mountain pine on the bottom. Now we're moving on to E4 on stencil 3 with razzleberry. We'll flip our stencil over and again use razzleberry to fill in the berries. That will complete our branches. We're moving on to the bird. So we're moving on to stencil 5F1 with Caribbean sky. We will flip our stencil over and again use the Caribbean sky. There are etchings on the stencil for the bird's head to help you align each step. We're on F2 on stencil number 5, and here we're going to use citrus burst. We'll flip our stencil, same thing, citrus burst. Now we're moving on to 5F3 and we're using ultramarine. We'll flip our stencil again with the ultramarine. Next, we'll move on to F4 on stencil 5 with maple yellow ink. And I'm again using those etchings to help me align as I move through layering my bird. Next, we'll move on to F5 on stencil 5 with sapphire. And we will use F6 sapphire as well. So we will do both step F5 and F6 with sapphire. Finally, we'll do F7 with milk chocolate. We'll flip our stencil and finish in our final bird. I hope this video was helpful in layering your Craft Your Life project kit, Rustic Charm. Here's some inspiration from our fabulous designers. To find out more about Craft Your Life Project Kit Rustic Charm and other available products, please visit us at altenew.com.
Hello there, crafty friend, Lydia here. Just popping in to say that you can get your daily dose of crafting tips, techniques and tutorials just like this by subscribing to the Altenew YouTube channel. All you need to do is click on that little bell up there and you will never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.